Before we get into this insecure review, real quick, I want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me about your concerns, about how I was doing with this flooding. I do live in Dallas, Texas, which is 300 miles from Houston. I haven't lived in Houston in almost 2 years now, but I appreciate all your concern. I have reached out to all my friends who are in Houston. Everyone is pretty okay, though they're stuck and they can't really get out, and I feel bad that like there's not really a way that I can help. Being up here, and yeah, my old house that I lived in is flooded, and it's just crazy, bruh. And I don't want to make this about me, so I don't want to say too much more, but thank you guys, and all the smart brown girls that are out there in Houston. I am working on figuring out a way to help. I'm kind of one of those people personally that likes to sit and let things kind of wait out. I don't want to just throw money at the situation mindlessly. I don't have enough money to put people up in hotels and stuff, but I think maybe there's a way that I can help, because there's going to be so much work that needs to be done after the rain stops. So that's where I'm at with this, and let's get into insecurity. Hey guys, it's Julesy, and let's just get into this insecure review, because girl, we gotta take it back like it's 1998 and we talk about blowjobs like we still in middle school. So let's just get right into it. I'm just gonna go through my notes like we usually do. Who's ready for this key, girl? This past episode was hilarious. Like, you know, for all the criticisms you could have of the characters and the decision making, that ending scene between Issa and Daniel, like, I'm still laughing about it. It is still funny to me. That was just a feel good, ha, call your homegirls up, talk about it episode. So let's, you know, call your homegirls up, let's talk about it. Can we just say out loud, Lawrence's work scenes are boring. Like, I don't care about what Lawrence's job. I don't care about his coworkers. I don't care about the girl with the fake me out Lily Singh accent. Like, you know, you Indian, but you hang around black folks, like kind of deep in the gut. I don't know. Her accent's just like, what am I getting here? I don't care. Lawrence's work line, storyline is of no interest to me. What purpose is Lawrence serving at this point? I don't know. Issa's still driving her car. Like, how is her car not totaled? Like, how did the insurance company, does she even have insurance? Let her drive that piece of junk. How? What is she doing to herself? Girl. Issa is a hot ass mess getting curved by everybody, and it's like, I mean, what did you expect after having that whole conversation with Daniel? Now he's just not gonna take you seriously. Now you're not a priority. I mean, y'all couldn't, I just feel like there was a smoother way to go about that. Kind of have to like give Issa a little bit of leeway on that, because I'm thinking in my own situations where you know, when you're dealing with someone and you do like want to keep fucking, but you know that you can't be in a relationship with them for whatever reason. Once I get to that moment where I realize that I can't be in a relationship with them, I want to go ahead and blurt it out wherever, like, I can't hold water. I can't. I don't know that I would blurt it out when they're coming to pick me up and like save me after I totaled my car, but I will like, I will address them within, you know, a 48-hour time period. But oh, Big Head curving her too. It's cool. Big Head got some options. Whew, I hope he gave her better sex than he gave Issa. But Issa with this rap in the mirror, I hope her pussy trash. How you hope her pussy trash, but then you later on acknowledge that sex with you is not like the last track on Anti, which I know. Because it's just satisfying. It's just satisfying. It's like, oh, okay. It's satisfying with her. But like, I just feel like every time I feel like in my mind, I am the last track on Rihanna's album. Like, if you get to the point where you're getting up in it, I don't trust to believe. Like, you're walking away like, that is amazing. No, we ain't walking away with the okie doke. Oh, that was okay. No. You better realize the magic I had, bruh. Come good. Have Issa and Lawrence been having like the wackest of sex for an entire 5 years? Because it's just like, how are you grown and you are this unaware of like how sex functions? I mean, you don't need to be having porn star sex, but I just think for the level of like Derek's words last episode, Issa slick. Have you even seen her try to live? It's just like, bruh, have you even seen her try to fuck? Because clearly, sis, what is going on? Some of Issa's style choices this episode, I just was trying to figure out the black heels at the car shop with Molly. I was a little like, oh, okay. That's an interesting look there, sis. But I guess you look cute in a pattern, though. Did Nico want that African pussy? No, actually, he didn't. Ooh, when Issa tries to curve somebody, in the end, she really just curves herself. That's what I this whole Tation thing is just kind of like, girl, I get it. At some point in times we get to a point where we just trying to fuck, and you know, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, so you're trying to figure out how to do this rotation thing. But play Nico like that and let the man like get some dates in between. I think there is also a thing that like sex isn't the only way to be intimate with someone, the only way to get that warmth and that feeling of like comfort. You know, there's all these other things that build up to making sex an enjoyable experience. And so why is she just curving Nico so out the gate like that? Like, Dro is not only married, he's aloof in the face with no hips or ass, so there's literally and figuratively nothing for Molly to grab onto in this scenario. And I'm just trying to figure out, why, girl, are you playing yourself like this? And then I had a whole conversation with my homegirl today. She's just like, you know, can you really judge Molly for that? Because we've all dealt, and it's true, I think especially career-minded women who are in our 30s, we deal with men because we're just lonely. Shit, I'm going through it now, where you're just lonely, and so like you deal with someone who you know doesn't have long-term potential, but you just trying to get that right now, that feel good, you know, that moment. You're trying to, you know, get something. Can you suck a titty or something right now? I get it, and I have done that, but it's also like, I wouldn't do that with a friend, right? I wouldn't do that with someone who is going to be that hard to untangle myself from. This is what I don't have an issue with the casual sex aspect of it. I really don't have an issue with it being an open relationship aspect of it. She knows she wants more, and so there's no way that it's not going to be a messy scenario when she removes herself or is forced to let go of the situation. And Dro is just doing so much smooth talking. It's like the same issue I have with like entertaining a casual relationship, is that men want to talk to you like they see a future with you, like they want to get deep and intimate with you. Men really aren't that okay with casual sex. Like they be like, yeah, ain't no pussy like new pussy. They be trying to front, but then they also want a piece of your magic. They want some of your mind. They want to sit and have long talks with you and rub you bubble baths and shit, and that's how you get open. And so you know, Dro, oh, but he's slick though. How Candace, he had to go cancel on Molly in the midst of things. Got the finger up the cooch, had to cancel on her, told her to stay at the hotel and then schedule for the next date. Like, what kind of pimpalicious Molly, who is also ignoring her mother. So I saw some of y'all comments from last week saying that, like, you know, you should give Molly the bandwidth to be emotional about her parents. Like, yeah, she's immature, but like she's emotional. But now she's ignoring her mom, and it's like, it's not that she's not allowed to feel some type way about it. It's that she felt some type way at a moment that was supposed to celebrate her parents, ruined the night for them, and then now is just not even allowing any communication to happen. It's like, yo, be upset, but like, can you hold together for like an hour or two, girl? Can you be upset after the trash is taken out? Can you be upset the next morning? You know, I'm just not a person that understands being mad at your mama like that, because in my book, you know, I get mad at my mother. I mean, I hang the phone up on her sometimes too. And call her right back, because there's going to be a day where I can't call her back. There's going to be a day where I'm not able to miss her call anymore. So I don't ever want to take for granted my parents' presence. So yes, I really will criticize someone who is like Molly very hard for being that grown and that old and letting something that old and silly get in the way of your relationship with your parents, and you throw a temper tantrum at them. I mean, I hear y'all, but I can't. Oh, but Molly and Dro, they have like a great friendship vibe, and I just don't see her not getting caught up, because, you know, it's just such an easy candor. It's just such an easy thing to fall into and feel good about. How do you, and I can never say this word, compartmentalize? Is that the whole word? Is that even a word? How do you like put this into your mind and process it where you know how to keep your emotional wall up and how to not get caught up? I believe in doing mental gymnastics, and I have to check myself on this often, where it's like, dag, I just want to have someone who I can sit and talk with. That's it. Just like, you know, sit on my couch and wax poetics with me, bruh, and then, you know, bend it over, blow it out. But I can't, because you like, you're not superhuman. This episode, a few times where I was like, are they like writing the episode as they go along? Like, are they reworking the episodes as we go along? Because everyone's talking about the condoms, so they had a whole condom scene in this episode where everyone's collecting their condoms, and then Issa with the "I got big teeth" comment, because people were saying, myself included, that her and Daniel, that's a relationship with a lot of teeth. Ha 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 ha. But this whole not giving head conversation was just so very like 1997. Is this where we at? And I think Molly probably had the best. I don't know what Kelly's on. But yeah, I think to what Molly's point, that if he goes down, he does it right, you know, maybe I might reciprocate. But I'm totally not in this, oh, I don't give head world. Like, what girl? What's wrong with you? And when you give it, you need to enjoy. You need to love what you're doing. Also, I guess Issa got the little tutorial, that 30-minute tutorial at the conference along with the banana flavored condoms. But Kelly was right though. It is like looking at a popsicle with the wrapper on it. Like, we would give it head with condoms on? Is that really a thing? She got the liquid courage. Oh, first of all, the liquid courage with that's my cocktail. You can ask Jackie Ina when we was at YouTube Black. I saw her the drink. I don't like Jameson is okay. You know, if we ain't got the Grand Marnier, I'll do Jameson or Hennessy. You know, just a brown liquor. Champagne with a splash of dark liquor. Girl, will get you all fucked up. I like Grand Marnier because Grand Marnier is an orange liqueur and it's sweet. And it just, ooh. And I think it's a classy drink to drink with, especially because if you date black men, a lot of them tend to drink dark liquor. So you're not at the bar, can I get a fruity drink? Like, can you just give me like a orange juice, a cranberry, and vodka, please? No, you get a like, say it out loud with me. Can I have a champagne with a splash of Grand Marnier? Issa keeps like curving Daniel and then curving herself in the long run. So she goes in, she gets a little dick sucking lesson, goes in to give the man head, is apparently doing amazing because he's really into it. And he says, oh, I'm about to come. And like there's some time, there was enough time in there for her to be like, well, what should I do? But she went in deeper and I guess she was in it and he came on her. Yo, like, do we really have to have like this whole conversation about like giving head? And then the outfit she had on had the cancer symbol on it, which is a 69 on the back. Like, haha, girl, put the black radio station on. It's a carpool. There was enough time in that when he said, oh, I'm about to come, for her to get up, bend over, let him ride on her booty or something. Be like, what you want me to do? Like, that's when you have, I guess, did they not have that conversation with either you put it further back in your mouth and you just swallow, or you get up, you let him squirt on your titties, you let him aim somewhere else, let him aim on you, right on your booty, girl. You know, like, not that it can't ever happen, right? But that it's like one of those things. It's like there's so many hangups I realize that we have about our bodies and about sex. It's like being on your period and having a oopsie on a date. If a nigga like to fuck, if a nigga like to get head, if he likes to do all these things, then at some point, you know, the way the body works, he just has to accept that sometimes there's some gaps, and so do you. So I feel like her having this like I get the having the over the top reaction, but leaving though, that I was just like, I feel like he would have like calmed her down and soothed her, be like, it's okay, I'm sorry, you know, I appreciate the great job you did, but you know, he could have, you know, give him a chance to apologize. You know, it just was like, it was so over the top. Her being upset was funny, but I was like, okay, I get it. The leaving and then catching an Uber pool was like, but like, learn how to laugh at yourself. Be okay. Be comfortable with you, boo. It's really not that bad. Well, I feel like I done skimmed over something so much, but that really was like the whole of the episode. Let me know, what was your thoughts on this episode? What did you think of the bust a nut in her face scene? Do we care about Lawrence and his job? Like, do we really care? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. You can become a Smart Brown Girl patron and help a sister out. Deuces!